shotgun most of the afternoon. 3rd down and 10. First minute here in the opening quarter in the Gator Bowl. Again, flush out of the pocket, throws over the middle. It's caught. Jacoby Ford breaks away and is popped at mid this season on their opening possession. It was against Missouri, a touchdown. Gans on the rollout. It's caught around the shoe tops by the tight end, McNeil. 4 wide receiver set, 3 set to the near side. Again, the handoff to Davis. It's a fumble on the ground, but recovered at the loaded up near side. From the shotgun, low snap, Gans pedals back. Good protection, up over the top. He goes! Oh, what a catch! At the 45 yards.
To get up there and make that catch really shouldn't have been completed, in my opinion.
Incomplete. What the junior from Lake Butler, Florida. Just down the road from Jacksonville. Setting up. Down he goes. Harper at the walk running. 3rd down and 17. Quick hitter across the middle. The slant. Ford breaks it. Watch out. 30 at the 40. And Jacoby Ford with the
first down. That was a big play for Clemson.
Mike Palmer, the tight end, in motion. Swinging out far side. It's grabbed by Ford. And is bumped out through the air on the defensive side. Shotgun. Harper sets the feet. Throws across the middle. Fair. 5:25 to play. Opening quarter. Set up the screen. Far side is caught. Nebraska. Not. Long snap count. 2-step drop. Fires a strike. And is caught, lean out, trying to grab it.
Closed down and made that tackle.
Play action, set up a screen, middle screen, and it's line. Shotgun, Joe Gans. Pedals back, sets up the screen, caught, lucky, stiff arms his way around.
Flying around trying to make blocks for him.
38-yard punt and a 33-yard return. Right up the middle goes Davis. So
the physical battle up front. Steinkuhler very quick and explosive off the ball. A little too early that time.
Clemson spreads the offense. Handoff Davis. Breaks the tackle. Only 46 for Nebraska. Spiller takes it right at the heart of Nebraska. Shotgun. Harper takes the snap. 2-step drop. Throws a dart far sideline. It's caught. Kelly pushes his way to the Mark Buchholz. Blocked! The 20-yard attempt.
Consider yourself pretty darn fortunate.
On first down, Gans throws, pop across the middle, and leaning out for those extras. Coming up on 9 minutes of play in the first half. Handoff, Castile. Bangs, you hear those pads pop. Down to 1, just got the snap away. Gans on the rollout, sets up, throws, it's caught. And Swift somehow, play clock again down to 1. Quick pitch, that ball's loose, it's up, it's into the hands of McDaniel. Touchdown, Clemson. That's the play in the first half. From the shotgun as Gans looks one way, fires the other, straight across the middle, and the catch is grabbed.
Quick enough to make a difference.
Nebraska 2 of 7 on 3rd down conversions. They'll make that now 3 of 8 as the ball, their 5th down of this first half. And the handoff again. Castile finds some running room, picks his way past midfield. Most of the success right here on this drive. From the shotgun again, Gans fires a strike right on the numbers of Nate Swift. And Swift over the 40 to the... Gans sets up in the shotgun. 3-step drop, looking, puts it down. Turns the corner. On his back foot, throws, caught!
By making a huge play on a day where you're struggling and your whole offense is struggling. Look at him, runs out of that tackle, and that throw is phenomenal. Running to his left.
For Clemson to go down the field here with 2 timeouts.
Harper, shotgun, ball batted down. Oh, picked off! That ball floated, Anthony.
Clemson's part, this is a tip ball, not necessarily Colin Harper's fault. But
Ty
boy,
Steinkuhler again.
Ty Steinkuhler getting that big paw up there in the air. That left hand.
Boy, what a game he's having for the Huskers. Has forced a
timeouts remaining for Nebraska. From the shotgun, Gans, quick throw. Oh! It's picked off! Butler, can he go the distance out of bounds? And he's pushed out by Gans.
Right on time.
59-yard return. Clemson. There's a pump. Harper, chase, toss down at the 30-yard line. That's
can't hold the ball this long.
He really can't. He had plenty of time to see what was going on up the field. They were trying to go with a double move inside, and he needed the time to see it, but the Nebraska defense did not bite on it. Cullen Harper, as soon as he saw that Ndamukong Suh flash in front of him, he's got to get that football out of there. Avoid.
Second down and 22. Cullen Harper sets up, wants the deep ball, goes up top, man coverage. Oh, caught in the end zone, Aaron Kelly.
Coming back and making the adjustment. I thought it was going to be too late to make the play.
The key word, adjustment. He had to turn a 360.
Second down and 8. First minute of the third quarter. Play action. Gant steps up, goes man coverage downfield. Caught! Todd Peterson.
What to do right now, you got to understand this Clemson defense, they know how to cover people, but you got to give your guys a chance to make a play. He put that ball up, and Dan, as you know, it was great coverage, but the ball was put in the right spot. Joe Gans realized that a back shoulder throw would give the big.
Minute of 22 now for Joe Gans. Shotgun, first down, Nebraska. Quick flip far side. Niles Paul. Possessions, 40 touchdowns for the Huskers on the season, and nothing going. That was just slow motion. This will be 3rd and 11. Clemson showing the blitz. Gantz goes up top, man coverage, end zone.
First half, check out this adjustment and stretch for this pass by Nate Swift. On the fingertips, left foot was in, touchdown Nebraska.
I'll tell you what, he had no more room at all to get that other foot in. I mean, that left foot was solidly in.
See what Clemson has up their sleeve. Up by 4. They keep it on the ground to Spiller, driven back, and now you see that emotion carrying over.
Offense can do for a team. It can energize a team. This defense is coming hard right now.
Harper able to unload under pressure. Stop and go as Spiller back despite his so-called retirement. Another line drive, kick, that ball's on the ground. Clemson covers up a quarter. 10:22 to play. Tigers with the 4-point lead. Harper up top. Contact. Catch is still made. Flags are down. And then an assistant head coach named back in 07 under Tommy Bowden. Up top. Man. Oh, right on the button.
They're not going to be able to run the ball against Clemson. They haven't been able to do it in the first half. Their only success has been throwing the ball and giving Joe Gans time to do exactly that.
Well, important for Nebraska to answer, though. You saw them come out strong. Clemson answered. Nebraska's got to come back, and here's a big run to start it off.
Castile 50, Castile 40. And rumbles to the 20-yard line, out of bounds, and Nebraska indeed answers back.
Well, it's like I told you, they're not going to be able to run the ball.
Straight ahead running. Watch the seam that Quentin Castile gets to. Then, of course, a great move on Chris Clemons, the safety who should have been there. We talk about the sure tackling they displayed the whole first half. Right there does not get any worse. Chris Clemons put his head down, his feet were stuck in cement, and that's all quick. Looks like Bo Pelini's going to ride the hot horse here.
Castile taken down and sliding through. A loss of 2 as Gans steps up in the pocket, looks, fires, caught! Touchdown, Todd Peterson! Loss for Nebraska.
Yeah, and if it's not Swift, it's Peterson, the 2 seniors we talked about earlier. The big target over the middle, but watch as Gans steps up. He lets the defensive ends go by, and all of a sudden, hey, there's number 17 wide open.
They got the right play in this second half. They're trying to get it rolling on both sides of the ball here.
Davis stacked up, second down and 13. Harper, quick throw, far side, it's up the grabs. Intercepted, Nebraska! Steinkühler in his face here in the third quarter. Blocked! It took
the worst sound a punter can ever hear.
Well,
the thud of the foot, the thud of the block.
Boom, that's right. Now, I don't know what's to prevent the block from happening.
And that play is proof while Tenars was the special teams MVP in 06-07. Oh, what a grab in traffic.
How to make plays like this if you think you're going to win the game. How about Gans again stepping up, avoiding the sack there, and then the left-handed, one-handed stab by McNeil.
Yeah. Clock coming up on 2.5 minutes to play. We'll try Castile again, and just in
Dabo's got to be fired up, Dabo Swinney, that his team is only down 2 points right now.
Harper in trouble, takes a seat.
Most of the time.
Under a minute to play in the third quarter. Clemson with the ball, throws it out to the flat. It's caught. Spiller turns on the jet. 9-man rush. Swing it. A little seam, and the hit is the Grisham. Backfield. Shotgun is Gans. Little shovel pass. Lucky. Stops and goes. Stacked up. Clemson not blind. Fourth quarter here in Jacksonville. Nebraska with the ball up by 2. Gans fires a strike. Caught. Over the middle. Tough catch. Hand off Castile. And a 2-yard loss is play clock to 1. Just got the snap away as Gans sets up all day to throw. Now pushed down in the pocket. Gans dumps it off on the run, and he finds Lucky.
He could go right to the NFL right now, but he wants to get better under the tutelage of Bo and Carl Pelini.
Clemson sets up the screen. Spiller goes to the sideline, steps out of the 6-yard line, and Gans is under center. Castile, the ball carrier, and nothing doing. Stacked up and driven back.
Make the quarterback move around, and that's just as good.
Gans steps up in the pocket, dumps it underneath. Castile breaks a tackle, has running room at midfield, spins out of a tackle and inside Clemson territory. Down for the Huskers at the Clemson 48-yard line. Play fake. Tough catch by the tight end McNeil. A loss of 1, second down and 11. Harper, quick throw, quick slant, and a quick catch at midfield. Castile takes the ball, spins out of a tackle on his feet at the 40. Watch out. Castile at the 25-20. Castile at the 10-5 and out of bounds. They will mark
today, but there's a couple on this play, the draw play to Castile. He makes a couple miss right in the hole there. Number 20, who's had a great day for the Tigers, just could not bring down Brandon May, middle linebacker.
Brandon May was the first one. Then once again, we see Chris Clemons coming up late. Bad angle. He let up a little bit.
121 yards all since the second quarter. Pushing the pile, get down and goal. As the clock runs up on 6 minutes of play, Castile, the ball carrier, stacked up, driven back. He'll lose a yard. Back to the 6-yard line. Daquan Bauer. High floater. Wynn's going to push that ball down at the 12-yard line. Spiller. Oh, took a hit at the 22-yard line. Clemson with the ball, 2 timeouts remaining. The pitch, Davis. And the power back.
Tiger offense.
Clock under 5 to play. Hand off, nothing doing. Davis is dropped for a loss. Back at the 20. Clock running, 4:10. To the near sideline, it's caught out of bounds. That stops the clock. 2 wide receivers, bottom of your screen. Harper sets up, throws, hits, Ford breaks the tackle inside the 30. Once again, Harper from the shotgun. 2-step drop, throws up top, got a man, wide open, 10-yard line, and it's the big man. Minutes to play, first and goal, Clemson. Harper throws, batted down, incomplete, back in shotgun. Play clock to 6, the snap's away. Pressure, Harper's in trouble. In trouble and down at the 27-yard line.
Telling Colin Harper right now, you just can't take the sack right here. Do something with that football. You saw the blitz coming. Hag twice in a row, this time coming from the front. Colin Harper had to see him the whole time. Got to get rid of that ball. You can't take the 20-yard.
Clemson use their final timeout. Harper, shotgun. Good protection. Pedals back up over the middle. Incomplete. Spiller had it, but 2 Huskers were hanging on his back.
Top of Spiller on the post route out of the backfield, attacking that too deep. Great reaction by O'Hanlon.
4 at 3. What could be the final play? Over the middle, incomplete, and Nebraska holds off Clemson. Jacoby Ford was the intended receiver, and Dan, you're right. There was some confusion on the field. Bowler Jack saying so long from Jacksonville. Our final score, 26-21 Nebraska.